liebes Publikum, herzlich willkommen hier in der Pashmin Art Gallery. Erstmal vielen Dank, dass Sie hier sind und nicht beim Osterfeuer. Aber bestimmt gehen noch einige später vielleicht zum Osterfeuer, dann nehmen wir hier erstmal das Kunstfeuer mit. Ich darf Sie herzlich begrüßen, mein Name ist Jasmin Eickmeyer, ich bin Teil des Pashmin Art Teams und die heutige Ausstellung, die heute beginnt, heißt Künstlerische Odyssee mit 4 Künstlern. Wir haben Ali Kasap, Kaan Ege Önal, Silvius und Wolfgang Sobol.
Multisensory art, Silvius fusion of sound and light in ceramics. Silvius is a Dutch artist who has demonstrated his creative prowess in both music and ceramics. He began studying the violin at a young age and later played in a professional symphony orchestra for 30 years. Despite his love for music, Silvius was also drawn to ceramics and spent much of his life developing his craft in his medium. Silvius's artworks are excellent examples of how artists can combine different media and techniques to create a cohesive and immersive experience for the viewer. His works combine sculpture, music, and lights to engage the viewer's senses and transport them to a different world or mood. By incorporating sound and light into his ceramics, Silvius creates a dynamic interplay between different art forms and media, which enhances the overall impact of his works. The use of sound and light in Silvius's artworks also helps to create a particular atmosphere or emotional response that the artist intends to convey. For instance, the music may have a melancholic or uplifting tone that matches the mood of the sculpture, or the lights may pulse and change colors to evoke a sense of energy or mystery. Now I turn to Ali Kasap. The balance of chaos and structure. Ali Kasap's use of geometry in art. I have provided a kind of summary of what I say in German so everybody can understand. The balance of chaos and structure, Ali Kasap's use of geometry in art. Ali Kasap's art is a remarkable balance between chaos and structure, where he blends his love for exploring different forms of art and his fondness for geometry. Ali Kasap's artwork is predominantly characterized by abstract, colorful pieces that use different layers to create depth and complexity. Still, his art is not limited to unorganized movements of the brush and a spatula. His mind also thinks in terms of geometry, which is evident in some of his artworks, such as Chongqing Kalabalik, a perfect example of how Kasap integrates geometric shapes into his artwork. Chongqing Kalabalik is a Turkish phrase that roughly translates to crazy chaos or mad commotion in English. In Chongqing Kalabalik, Kasap divides the canvas into different spaces geometrically, with mostly abstract pieces integrated as if they are a collage of abstract artworks in dialogue with each other. The use of geometry in his artwork gives his paintings a sense of structure and balance. Despite the chaotic and disorganized appearance, the artworks may convey a sense of frenzied energy or movement, as if the different shapes and colors are competing for attention, which can be seen as an artistic representation of a Chongqing Kalabalik. Now I turn to Wolfgang Sobol. Nature's sentinels, the majestic trees of Wolfgang Sobol's artistic world. Wolfgang Sobol, a German artist born in 1965, is known for his unique perspective on nature and the universe, particularly his interpretation of trees as mystical symbols. His works, like The Sign in the Branches is the Spirit of the Ancestors and Landscape at the Edge of the Universe, reflect his poetic mind and a deep reverence for nature, Sobol's unique perspective on trees is evident in his artwork, where he captures the structural characteristics of nature and highlights the beings in our immediate environment that have made human existence possible, with a particular emphasis on tree phenomena. This is one of his pieces. In Sobol's art, trees take on a new meaning, becoming a representation of the interconnectedness of life and the universe, as well as a reminder of the spiritual essence that exists within all living beings. His unique vision and poetic approach to painting have earned him a place among the most prominent painters of trees, both in the Western and non-Western art worlds. Through his artworks, Sobol encourages viewers to reflect on their own experiences and biases and to connect with nature in a profound and meaningful way. Now I turn to our young artist, Kaan Ege Önal. The human body as a site of a struggle. Kaan Ege Önal's art as social and political critic. Kaan Ege Önal's art is based on the metaphor of the body politic, an ancient metaphor in Western political thought that conceives of a state, society, or church and its institutions as a biological body. The term body politic derives from medieval Latin corpus politicum, which originally designated the Catholic Church as the mystical body of Christ, but was later extended to politics in the form of corpus republicae, meaning body of the Commonwealth. Önal's use of the body politic as a metaphor is particularly evident in his works that use covering and cage to explore the ways in which societal norms and power structures constrain and control individual bodies. By examining issues of power, oppression, and marginalization through this metaphor, Önal challenges dominant narratives and offers alternative perspectives on social and political issues. His artwork creates a space for critical engagement with these issues and encourage viewers to reflect on their own experiences and biases. The use of anonymity. If you look at all the artworks that we have here in this series of Önal, in none of them you can see the faces. Either they are covered, only in one of them you see a kind of face, but it is also caged. So no artwork shows the faces. The use of anonymity in Önal's artworks also reflects the metaphor of the body politic, emphasizing the ways in which power structures control and limit individual expression and identity. In the end, I like to refer to a quotation in Shakespeare's Macbeth to explain his artworks. In a part, when Macbeth learns that Banquo has been killed, but the son of Banquo, Fleance, has fled, he's very, let's say, agitated. He says, "But now I am cabined, cribbed, confined, bound into saucy doubts and fear." The repetition of harsh, jarring sounds in Macbeth's quotes emphasizes his sense of being trapped and confined, unable to escape his own doubts and fear. This sense of confinement and entrapment can also be seen in Kaan Ege Önal's artworks as a universal human experience. Through his use of the body politic as a metaphor, Önal encourages viewers to engage in critical reflection on their own experiences and biases, and to question the dominant narratives and power structures that shape our lives. Thank you.